everybody, and welcome to Angel Heart Radio. Isn't it fabulous, Elaine, that we're here? And of course, everybody, I'm talking to Elaine Ann, who is our numerologist. And it's always, I love these days when we talk numbers. And I'm just playing around here to get what I need up. Now I have it. Everybody, wherever you are, if you would like to chat with us, please go. I think you can do it on YouTube. You can certainly do it on Angel Heart Radio Facebook page. And of course, we're here on Angel Heart Radio. So please come and join us. If you'd like a reading for today, Elaine will be happy to give you that. Now, Elaine, what do you need to give people a reading for today?
Well, today I am talking about different ways of doing numerology. So I have some cards.
Yes.
That's the back of, oh, you can't see it. Oh, yes. No, you can't. Yes, you can. No. Good morning, everyone. So that's the back of the cards.
Right.
And what I'm doing, I'm going to shuffle them and lay 3 cards out for people.
Lovely.
Okay. So the numbers, and I'll show you the, oh, yeah, that's come up. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
So that is a number 2, but then you look at what number 2 means. And down the bottom, oh, if you want to learn, if you want to learn, you can play around with different cards. There's another book by Carl Gray. No, yes, no. Yes, no. It is the angel numbers, and it goes up to 1,000. So when you see like 444, it's saying you are surrounded in luck and you are surrounded with angels. But there's new things coming to you. Just allow them to be there. It's saying to be patient. Okay.
Right.
So I thought I'd do that today as well as work out their numbers.
Excellent. I like the way you're always prepared because numbers are such, there's so much involved in it, isn't it?
There is a bit involved, but it just takes you on another level.
Right. Look, Mr. Crow's agreeing with you. Can you hear the crow in the background here?
Yes, I love crows, actually.
So do I. Yes.
Mystical.
So, everybody, let's just get into it.
I'm getting thumbs up on the screen. I'm getting thumbs up on the screen. Maybe because I'm not moving too much.
So, if we looked at today, right, today's date.
28th.
Which here in Australia happens to be the 28th of the 9th, 2023.
There's 3 2s there. It means can be very sensitive today,
right.
But a knowing, your gut feeling. If you're feeling something's not right, it's probably not right. If you think everything's great, it will be great. But you got, and it could be to do with family as well. Okay, so
right.
I'm just writing the numbers in. So you have part of your, so that's a 10, 9, and 7. So that's 16. We're in an 8 personal day number for everyone on the planet. So
right.
anyone, any child that is born today, whether boy, girl, or indifferent, the number is 8, meaning they come back and we look at money situation. So it means abundance, abundance of happiness, abundance of friends being around you. But it also means the 8 is I'm taking control of today. And then with the 8, it's saying to, because the 8, when you draw an 8, it doesn't break. The energy goes around and around and around. And if you put it on the side, it's I can't even say the word this morning. So it means health. But you're taking control of things. Now, today's the 28th, so the 2 is your intuitive or knowing or analytical mind solving problems, and the 8 is all about control equals 1. So we're both, all of us on the planet today, if you're not a day behind us, and for those who are behind us, they'd be in the 27th. So the 28 is more about understanding there's new beginnings. It's just we need to step up and take control. The 9 is clearing the head space, but it's more about standing and supporting your own ideas. Where the 2023, Mrs. Have a Chat with a 3, as we know, it's all about slowing down, taking our time and seeing things around us, health-wise as well, connecting and knowing that we need to look after our health. And that's all the way through the year till the end of the year, unless, here I'm going to confuse everyone, unless your birthday doesn't fall, like if it starts in January, you'll be 2023. January, you'll be 2024. February, you'd still, until your birthday comes, like mine's in August, so I won't go under the influence of 2024 until my birthday. That's how some numerologists work. Some numerologists goes from year to the end of the year. Because I've noticed when I've done readings and I have done numerology for people, I found that they've already gone through, say, like the influence of the 7 year. They've already gone through that, and their birthdays just come in, say, probably October, November. So that's when I look at it and I say, well, I'll do the 2 lots where it's the 23 and the 24. So see where the new beginnings are for the 24 for them. But some people say, yeah, that suits me down to the ground. That's what I've started to learn. So I think it depends on the person.
Okay. Now, we've had gorgeous Arlene from across the pond. She's in Pennsylvania, USA.
Hi, Eileen.
Thank you. Now, for Arlene, and Amy's here as well. Welcome, welcome, Amy. Now, for Arlene, she's still in the 27th of the 9th. So
happy birthday.
No. What I'm saying is in the USA, it's still only that.
So that's 7 days.
That's 18 plus 7. So it's a 25, which is a 7.
7, yes. So she's looking at the 2 and 5 to get to the 7. So she's working through her emotional letting go of things, letting the hands off and getting her grip of things. So the 5 is all about quick change, movement, action. It can be real estate. It can be emotionally letting go. And she may feel a little bit more sensitive than normal. And because of the 25 that she's working on, she's looking at her gut. What do I need to do? How do I change things? And that's just for yesterday. For her date, which is intense. Yeah.
All right.
Isn't it amazing how the world is different?
Now, we have people coming in loud and clear. I'd like to welcome Robin Mills, who has put in her birth date, as has Esther as well. So, are you happy to do short readings?
Yes, most definitely.
All right. So, Robin is the 5th of the 11th, 53.
Robin, 5th of the 11th,
1953. She and I are both 53 babies. Woo!
That's 9.
Big
That's 11. You
birthday,
don't
isn't
break
it?
the 11 down because the 11 is all to do with old soul. So it means, yeah. So that's, where am I? 2025. She's a 25/7. Her 25/7. So she's a master where she has to work through things to understand it, but she's very down to earth and very practical. She has her line of determination, means being unique. She has 3 ones, means Mrs. Have a chat, letting her hair down. But it's also about the first 2 numbers are the 5 and the 11. And then it doesn't have that influence for the years she was born. But the 5 is thinking level-headed, supporting her ideas and being creative with what she wants to do. 5 is all about real estate, but it's also about new journeys all the time. Like I've got 2 5s in my birthday, but that is more about I hate traveling, but some people love traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So for her, if we're doing 2020, because she's near the end of the year, I'll do 2024.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel she would have been working through the 7, the 2023. Did I make sense?
Yes. So would you say the same for me? Because my birthday's only 8 days after Robin's.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with the 7 universal number, everyone has that influence. So to me, I feel that when I've done a reading, people have already got feeling what they're feeling. They're already working through the 7 number.
Right.
With the universal number.
Uh-huh.
So universal number is 2023. But if I write down now, say like we're in not October yet, is it? No.
No.
So say we'll do 2023 for the next couple of months, right? 5, 11. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So she's in a 5-year at the moment until her birthday comes up. All right. So with the 5, it is movement, changes. I keep seeing, I don't know why I'm seeing this. I keep seeing like moving house or changing the home within her space, maybe letting go of things in the home that she doesn't desire anymore. Does that suit Robin?
Well, we'll find out.
6, 7, it's 11, 16 plus. So she's in this month.
Yes,
she's in.
Yes, it makes sense to Robin. Woo-hoo.
Yeah. So she's in the 7th month, even though it's a 9th month, she's in the 7th month. So the 7 is all about her well-being, and it's all about stepping in her power, but for herself, her well-being, as in going for walks and looking after herself this month. And then next month she'll go into an 8. So the 8 is all about taking control, but it's also about contracts. It's all about karmic lessons. So allowing things to go, people, things. It could be looking at new contracts for a house or something like that.
Okay, I think I must have missed a bit. Why is this a 7 and next is an 8 for her?
Because you add the 5 and 11 together.
Yes.
So that becomes 16.
Oh, okay. Yes, which is a
plus
7.
The 9.
Right.
So it becomes a
Yes.
7. Yeah.
Plus the 9, doesn't that? Oh, I beg your pardon. Of course it does.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm with you. Okay.
Yeah. So no matter what a 9 is, and if you're in a 9 year, no matter what the months and that are, if you are in a 9 month, it'll say 16 equals 7. Then you plus the 9, which will work out to be the 7.
Right. Yes, 16,
Yeah.
which is a 7.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. And Robin's saying, letting go of jobs I don't want, question
Correct.
mark.
But she would have, Robin would have had up and down last month with work, where she had to make decisions. She'd already, with Robin's numbers, she would have already planted the seeds that enough's enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Robin is with the 3 at the end. It's not as powerful, but she may have a job where she's always communicating, because 3 is the communicators of the world. Her 5 is freedom. Don't allow me to be in. It's like she can't be in a square box. She can't be closed in. She needs her space. So it's good for her to go traveling or going out in the wilderness or near the beach to enjoy, to get herself centered again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well done. Esther has asked for a reading too. Her numbers are 15 of the 5th, 1972. And just before we get to Esther, Robin has said, so true, I'm letting go of one of my jobs to be free. Oh my God, great. Thank you.
You're welcome, Robin. 10, 17, 18, 19, that's a 10-1. Universal year is a 10-1, and then you have your 5. So that's 11, 12. So, Esther, Mrs. Have a Chat, entertainment. It's all about being out. And when you walk in a room, you can feel what others are feeling in a way. You're very intuitive. You're balancing numbers, which is the 2 5s, and your freedom as well, because 2 means freedom. I love the 5. But 5 can be letting go. Sometimes with life number 3s, their scenarios can be a bit tough in their mind space. So it's understanding it's okay to be like that. But with 3s, and it's an important thing, they can think the negative of a situation and find out it wasn't as bad as what it was.
Well, Esther's saying absolutely spot on, very intuitive. Yes,
she is. And with her day number, now she's working through the 1 for her confidence. It's all about brand new beginnings, stepping into something. And the 5 is
saying yes.
5 is taking charge. So it's she seems to be balancing everyone around her. She's like the glue in the sandwich, or the meat in the sandwich. I hope you're not a vegan. And then the 6 is all about family. So when you add 15 up for her day, it becomes a number 6. So the 6 is telling me she's the caregiver on her day number.
She's going, oh, yes.
11 and 7 is 18. Yes, 11 plus 7 is 18. So, Esther, you're in a 9-year, and the 9 years all about ending, starting afresh. But it's also saying I'm clearing my head because the top circle of the 9 is about your headspace. The line beside the headspace is your spine. You're supporting your own ideas, but it does mean endings to things you don't desire in your life, but you're preparing yourself for next year, up until probably 3 weeks before your birthday. You're going to go into a 1 year, means all brand new beginnings, but you must get rid of things that are holding you back. The 9 is the humanitarian as well. So she may feel she needs to help someone or donate clothes or be a volunteer for something this year. But
Esther,
it does mean
voluntary. Esther is a support worker.
Oh, there you go. She helps people balance themselves out emotionally.
So Esther's saying, I just finished my job last weekend, so I can start my own independent support service.
Yes. See where she's in the 9, where she's clearing out the old, and then she's picking herself up, and October, November. So she'll be in where she's at 9, 10, 2, 3. So in the next couple of months, for Esther, she's in the ending month this month, and then next month she'll be opening new doors, new passion to what she's doing. And see, it's the 10th month, so it's all about the circle. It's the 0 is all about powerful. It's empowering everything. So it's like a magnifying glass. And then the 2 for November, old stuff, old soul stuff, and letting go of that, but building up to what she needs to do. And then we've got the 3 for December, and it's party.
Well, it's fascinating because Esther is saying goosebumps here. So you are spot on. The numbers, yep, tell stories, don't they? Real ones.
And numbers don't lie. Like, you can make a story up with cards, but you can't lie with numbers. Numbers are numbers, and it's just scientific as well with numbers. And that's why I like it, because it brings a different way of looking at things. It's like Esther's name. It's an ES, isn't it, for Esther?
Yeah.
So the E's a 5 and the S is a 1. So that becomes a 6. So what does she do? She helps people. She's the caregiver.
Well, Esther's saying, she's laughing. Good to hear. My business name is Mind Body Coach and Support Service Australia. So
M is a 4, right? Means business. Yep. I'm building towards everything. The I is a 9, means ending, starting afresh. When you add those together, the 9 and the 4, you get 13. Correct?
Yes.
So then you're looking at it, and it's the 1 is confidence to step into and speak your truth. But the 3 is the communicator of the world. So her M and I works very well, because that's the first thing they say is my. M-I. So with the 9, it's people will be flocking to her for help, because the 9 is also about religious, your belief, what you understand as truth. And this year, the 7 for everyone as the 2023, it's all about asking questions and seeking the truth.
Right. Well, that is fantastic. And we have Arlene, who has written down her numbers, which I will give you in a minute. Janice has joined us, and she's saying, very interesting about nines. I am a 7. So, well done, Janice. Thank you for being here. Now,
Hi,
Arlene,
Janice.
Esther's saying, thank you, ladies. Bless you. Well, bless us all, I say,
Yes.
Esther. And bless you in your new business. It'll be interesting to see. Janice is saying hello.
Taking her a while to get her feet to step up, and she's doing a really good job.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you down the track, Esther. Now, Arlene's numbers are the 19th of the 2nd, 1961.
So her universal year number is an 8.
Right.
So the 10, the 6, and the 1. Because
just before you go on there, Esther's saying, thank you, been a long time coming to this point. And let's face it, that a lot of us can say that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, wow, I've always said I'm a slow learner. It's taken a long, long time.
I'm the
it's
same.
Worth the journey, let me tell you.
Yeah. And sometimes when we are on our journey, we can keep pushing things away. But this year, we're looking at our truth. We're looking at, and see the top of the 7, the stroke at the 7, the top is level-headedness. And the stroke that goes downwards on the 7, that's our spine. So we're all looking at being level-headed. We're looking at asking questions. We're looking at people that we're searching for our truth in our own way. So she's a 10, 2, and an 8. She's a life number 11. So with the 11, you don't break that down. Now, with the 11, it can be a little bit emotional ride for her. But once her feet are flat back on the ground, and she's got 2 9s in her birthday, 6, 1, and the 2. So is it Arlene or Aileen?
Yes, Arlene, Arlene.
I missed this third letter.
It
doesn't matter, because the A to start off with her name is represents the house frame of a house. So with that, it's talking about the strength. So the top part above the slash in the A, the middle part, pointing upwards, is arms up to the universe, asking and receiving. The 2 legs underneath the line, that's all about down to earth and very practical. And it's the R's a 9, so her number is a 10, 1. So with her name, she could help herself look at all brand new beginnings. Things just turn up sometimes when she's thought about it, but it's stepping in her confidence, and people look at her as a leader. Because 1 means leader, means the new beginnings. It's all about standing tall, owning things. So she's a life number 11. So that means she's been here before, if people believe in past lives. But it's a master number. But her spirituality is spot on as well. and she mightn't go through all that spiritual growth if she doesn't want to, because I'm a day 11. My twin doesn't want to do things where I love, my passion is to do what I do. So on the spiritual sense, yeah, she's very intuitive with people. With her 8 in her universal year, because that's above, the 8 is contracts with people. So it's saying I need to cut the ties to people I don't desire in my life anymore. So, and it could be just contracts. They may be in her life for a little bit, or they may be in it for a long time. So most people, things, places may feel familiar. It's not their looks, it's their energy she's registering. The 2 is all about the female energy and working on her female side and standing her ground. She has 3 1s in her birthday, which that means Mrs. Have a Chat, as we know, but it's saying, you know, it's universal 3. Things happen in 3s. So that will work. For this year, she's in a 10, 11, 12, and 7, 19. She's in a 10-1 year, so it's all brand new beginnings, stepping out in her confidence, opening new doors. Now, it can mean brand new things, but it could be painting the house and having fresh start. So changing the energy within the home. It could be new car, new fridge, but it's all about her confidence at the moment. So she's in, the month is a 1, 2, 3. So 4. Okay. So Arlene is brand new beginnings this month. Then she's in a relationship next month. And then November, it's party time, but enjoying and being positive. And then December, she will be looking at her home and her comforts and work. She may feel she's overworking. I'm not just saying that because of Christmas, but the 4 is also planting seed for a future and being organised. That's for the next 4 months.
Well said. Now, Alyssa has joined us. Hello, beautiful ladies, and all on
Hello.
here. So interesting hearing about the first 2 letters of the name, person, or business.
Yep.
So, and Alyssa has given us her numbers, which is the 19th of the 8th, 1977.
So with Alyssa, she is, how can I put it? Authority. Her numbers show me she's got 2 7s in her birthday, 2 9s in the 8. She needs to be active. It's all about her well-being. And 24. Her universal number, the year she was born, is a 6. I'm the caregiver. So it's all about her working out what care does she need to give. The 2 7s are the justice system and the born healer. The 8, as we know, is taking control and abundance. And the 19 becomes a 10, which is working through the 19 to get to the her confidence, but also opening doors. It's also dependable. People depend on her a lot. So that's 14, 15. 14, 15. So 15. She's life number 6. So she's working with the public in any way, shape, or form, as in nursing, police, anything, administration, being a leader in what she does. She'd be very good at it, but she is the caregiver. She's always nurturing, always caring, but a part of her has a side of a little bit of anxiety because she likes her freedom. The one is confidence, as I've said before, but it's also allowing herself to step out of her comfort zone, because her life number is a 15-6. So the 5 is, even though it's the quick action, it's more about letting her grip go on everything. With her name, that becomes a 5. So her name, the E and I, isn't it?
No, it's E-L. E-L-I.
Oh, sorry. I'm not very good with names. E-L. So that's an 8. So when people say her name, the 8 is, again, people look at her that she's in control. And sometimes when she's been there for family is very important. But when she's been there for family, friends, work colleagues, or whoever, sometimes she feels no one's come to her to help her through emotional stuff, because they think she can handle it.
All righty.
Do you want me to do her 9, 7? She's in a personal year 7.
Elisa is saying, yes. I am caregiver, and yes, anxiety went out of balance.
Yes, most definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. And see, that's her 15 that's come in. When you add up all her numbers, it adds up to a 15. So with the 5, it is finding the balance, but she helps everyone else balance out, but she doesn't always feel balanced, if I can say that. Her next couple of months, I'll just quickly do that. She's looking at her health and well-being. There will be, like, she might like to do exercise or something where she's feeling it's time to move. Then the next month she's in the 8, which is all about taking control. But it's also business. It's also looking at contracts with business. And then November, she'll be looking at fresh start, starting anew. But it's all about her psychic awareness as well. Her psychic knowing. There's a knowing.
I'm wondering whether Elisa embraces her psychic knowing, or whether she's either unaware or not using it.
Well, we all use it. It's just we use it in different ways. Like we can, if I can use my twin sister and my twin, I will ring her and she says, this and this and this has happened. What do you feel? But I could feel totally opposite to what she felt with the dream or the energy around her.
Okay.
So it depends on the person how they interpret it, but it's also, I think everyone on the planet, they know things but can't explain why.
Oh, I hear you. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Elisa says, I just came home from Barbara O'Neill retreat. Thank you.
That's her well-being.
Amazing. She works in well-being and she's self-employed.
Yeah. And see, she has the opportunities that come to her. And because the 9s represent the steeple, it represents because she's got 2 9s in her birthday, it does represent people following her, understanding that she can be, because the 7s are the born teachers. So she can do very well.
Mhm. Well, Anita, I'm delighted, Elaine, that you've had the opportunity to give these readings this morning.
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, I did pull out 3 cards to do with numerology.
Yes.
For you. And it says a number 2, which
Right.
is patience.
Right.
Right. And the card is it's more about patience in yourself and knowing not to move too fast. Just see what's around you, because the second card in the middle is saying new beginnings are number 1. All right. So it can be anything brand new. You could be looking at going on a trip, because the number 71 I picked out for you too, and all orange. So it's all about one sort of a yellow color. So that's all about your solar plexus and your creative center. So with the 71, we're looking at health. So when you're tired, you must relax, have a sip of wine, and just let your hair down.
Chill.
Chill, baby, chill. Party, no, chill. All right. So they're the cards I pulled for you today. And see, the 7's all about, how can I say, it's about the Merkaba, or it's about your crown chakra.
Right.
So your crown chakra is all about taking in clean energy and looking after self. But it is, if people can visualize themselves with a fountain that comes out from the earth up to their feet, right through their body, their central core, and then like a fountain. So it's like it's doing a cleansing from everything around you. And see, I felt like you needed around you as well. I don't know if you're into crystals, Annette, but
I'm into
crystals.
Yes.
A citrine or amethyst for you today. That's what I was just told.
Okay.
All right. So citrine's about cleansing your energy, but it's also about the sunshine, nurturing. And the amethyst is more about your higher self, but it's one of the crystals that cleanses everything as well. So it's like the amethyst is purple, so it's all about not hormonal like most people think. Amethyst is a beautiful stone, and it doesn't get recognized. Like they like all the shiny, glittery ones, but the amethyst or even the clear quartz is your strength, and it's the female energy, like the rose quartz is about female energy. Next time I come on, I'll give an idea of what crystals for people with their their life number or their year they're born. Like, as we know, yellow is for 3s,
right?
But it's all about the sunflower, your solar plexus. So each color goes with. Some people say they go with all your chakras, different chakras you're working on this lifetime. And some people say, well, you could have rose, but you could have a brown, and brown's grounding. So you may need to look at smoky quartz.
Okay. So do the crystals work with numbers, or you're going to focus basically on crystals next month?
No, there's colours, crystals you can use for your birth number.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like
we all have a birth stone, don't we?
We all have a birth stone.
Yeah.
But that is for, sometimes that is under what is it called? The zodiac.
Right. Yes.
But sometimes you can have birth numbers for your day of your birth. Could say, well, your say we'll go rose, so a rose quartz, or it could be ruby. So it does say different, and some colours are beige. They say if your life numbers, I don't know, I'm just making this up. If your
hypothetical,
if your colour is beige, it's saying you wear beige, and then that will bring in extra energy to you, because colours work amazingly well.
Right.
And crystals do too. But, I mean, we can't change our day of birth. And as I said to Anayah, I did a reading for a young lady, and everything I said with the numbers didn't suit. And I said, do you actually know your birthday? And she said no. Because when she came to Australia, they made the birthday up.
Oh, right, yes.
Because some of them have the same birthdays, the same, yeah. So, yeah, that opened my eyes up. So, yeah, I just love it. It just takes you in a different, you can, when you're doing readings, you can add anything to your reading.
Right.
You know,
well,
like crystals.
Janice has joined the conversation and says, colour is very powerful. I used to wear a lot of black. Oh, hand up, until I found out about colour. Absolutely. Yes. I used to wear black because, I knew someone else who did, and I thought it looked stunning. And I used to say, oh, well, I can dress black up or down. However, now I rarely wear it. I might wear it on the bottom, but no, colour is my go. And good on you, Janice. Yes.
Because black through Reiki, because I'm a Reiki master, through Reiki there is black and there's brown. But it's more for protection, protecting yourself away from people seeing you as well.
Right.
So the black, I went through a black stage too because I didn't love my body.
Right.
Yeah, and I didn't want people to see me. But colour is important.
Very. Yes, Amy has joined in. Hello, Amy. And she's saying, oh, I wear a lot of black. And then Janice replied and said, I add a scarf or headband of colour if I wear black. And that's correct. Yes, I mean, scarves are so popular. Yeah.
You know the hair scrunchies?
Looks stunning.
You know hair scrunchies you can buy at a market? People see I wear my crystals. Oh, you can't see it, but I wear crystals on my wrist. But with scrunchies, you can wear them as a bracelet, you know, and it could be bright, vibrant colours, and you could have black on, and you can choose any colour.
Yes.
Yeah. I had one with roses on, but it had a black background, but I had roses on it. A bit of red.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah. And look at me today. I'm wearing yellow.
Yes. Well, my leggings today are right out there. They're as bright as bright.
And that I would not put it past you.
Yeah. Okay. I have a glass bead obsession, and they are all very colourful. Absolutely.
Yeah. And see, women are changing their hair colours too to bright colours, you know, and especially if you're working in a restaurant or anything, sometimes you have to wear black or it's white and black. And they can always wear a beautiful colour underwear or bra. And if you're a male, you know what else to wear. But I just find that's how I used to bring that sunshine into my heart and make me feel good, is wearing something that people can see. Even if it was a top underneath my dress, I would have a bright colour underneath. Yeah. It's all lovely.
And Janice saying that works, Amy, which is exactly right. You know, so everybody think about what you're wearing. And also that can reflect my mood too.
Yes. Oh, my. Yeah. It's like buying Gerberas, if you can afford them these days.
Right.
It's buy Gerberas, and you can buy all different coloured ones and make a beautiful display of different coloured Gerberas. So when you walk into your home, you get that sunshine of the Gerberas.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, see, look at you. You said you were excited about this morning,
yes.
and you're in yellow. I mean, so bright and upbeat. Good on you.
And I have a black dress on with moons on it.
Oh, nice.
And stars. So I basically thought yellow will go with this today.
Yep. Beautiful.
Yeah. I'm always matching something.
Well, Janice is saying, I notice what my mood is when I am, when she's drawn to black. And Amy's saying, oh, I love your, she's got stars there. Yes, all right. You have to look at the comments to follow that. Never mind.
Okay,
I notice when I meet close friends, we often wear the same colour intuitively. Yes, Janice, I noticed that recently too. Fascinating. And do you often, Elaine, being a twin, do you find that when you meet up with your twin that sometimes you're wearing same colours?
Yes. Yeah. I went up there about 4 months ago, and she was in sort of like a pink and I was in a pink, but different way of wearing it, because Dawn doesn't wear dresses where I do.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So it can be just even her hair. Our hair was where she'll grow it and I'll get it cut short, but then I'll leave mine grow where she'll cut her short. It's funny how that works.
Yes. Yeah.
But we both very intuition, as in that connection of I'll ring Dawn, I'll see how she's going. She's I was thinking of you today. So it's amazing
that happen.
Yeah.
I'll think of, I must contact so-and-so, and then that person reaches out to me. It's like, wow.
Yeah. I do that a lot with my younger brother, who's the actor, and my younger sister as well, my sister Jenny. I just connect on a level and go, I've got to ring them. And they go, oh, Lainey, I was thinking of you.
Yes.
And I said, pick up the phone and ring me.
Now, Ward has joined us from Belgium. Thank you,
Hello.
Ward. You're going to have to listen to the replay, the video, because we're about to say goodbye. But it's lovely that you've reached out to us from Belgium. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you to all of the lovely ladies who reached out today. Because as Scott Alexander King used to say, when he was giving animal readings for people, it's not, yes, you've given them for specific people, but there are messages there for everyone.
Yes. See, those 3 cards I brought out today, they would have meant something to someone today as well.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Janice is saying, thank you so much for brightening my day. Elisa saying, thank you, with lots of emojis, all very colourful. Thank you. Elaine Ann, I know you, like me, thoroughly enjoy doing this program. It
Yes.
brings us, I had to leave a meeting early this morning in my village to come and do this show, and I wouldn't have missed it for anything. It's like,
me too.
I just love the my Angel Heart Radio connection. So
I do too. It's the beautiful
fabulous.
family we have.
Indeed. And so thank you to our audience, whether you've been with us live or whether you watch this down the track. Thank you for being here. And may we all brighten our lives with colour.
Yes.
Spring in Australia, so it's a wonderful time for going and getting flowers, like Elaine Ann suggested.
Yeah, especially when there's 4 grey days in a row, you need the colour.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm.
Okay, everybody. Thank you, Elaine Ann.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
you, Annette, for having me.
Bye. Watch
Bye.
those numbers.
See you next month.
See you next week.